Do you remember the harrowing fight for survival endured by the 7 castaways on Gilligan's Island? The iconic 60s sitcom that gripped the American audience? A staggering 56 years have passed since the show's final broadcast, and it is with a heavy heart that we convey the melancholic news that 6 of the 7 cast members have departed, leaving Tina Louise as the lone survivor. Once the vibrant embodiment of Ginger Grant's character, Tina has now undergone a poignant transformation into a skinny old woman, evoking compassion from many. Today, let's see what Tina Louise is doing and what her life journey is like. Tina Louise, the star of the show, was no stranger to the limelight, even before the series began. She stood out among the cast because, unlike her co-stars, she had been a constant presence in major news for the past decade. Whether it was society page gossip, scandals, movie roles, Broadway performances, or magazine pictorials, Tina Louise's name was always in the headlines. She was treated with a certain level of royalty that set her apart from the rest. Born on February 11, 1934, Tina Louise's journey into the world of fame began early. Raised in a Jewish family in New York City, her parents divorced when she was just 4 years old. Raised as an only child by her mother, Sylvia Horn Blacker, a fashion model. Tina's father, Joseph Blacker, transitioned from being a Brooklyn candy store owner to an accountant. Tina's early life was marked by resilience and adaptability. She gave herself the middle name Louise during her high school years, a name that would later become synonymous with her public persona. After her mother remarried, Tina's last name changed to Myers, and she grew up in an environment of sophistication, attending Scarborough High School in Westchester. Surrounded by affluent schoolmates with elaborate names, Tina added Louise to her name, a touch of elegance that mirrored her refined surroundings. This adaptation reflected not only her ability to navigate different social circles, but also hinted at her innate sense of style and poise. Tina Louise's journey into the world of entertainment began at the tender age of 2, when she landed her first role, featured in an advertisement for her father's candy store. Little did anyone know that this early exposure would set the stage for a remarkable career in the spotlight. At the age of 17, Tina's formal training commenced at the prestigious neighborhood playhouse in Manhattan, where she delved into the arts of singing, dancing, and acting. Her mentor at the playhouse was none other than the renowned actor and acting teacher, Sanford Meisner. Under Meisner's guidance, Tina honed her skills and developed a foundation that would serve her well in the years to come. Initially, Tina Louise's resume boasted Broadway titles, including the role of Betty Davis in the 1952 production of Two's Company. As her career progressed, she ventured into the world of film. However, it was a serendipitous turn of events that would change the course of her career dramatically, when the opportunity to portray the stunning Ginger Grant in the iconic television series Gilligan's Island emerged. Reportedly, the producers initially approached Jane Mansfield. However, Mansfield declined the role, paving the way for Tina Louise to step into the shoes of one of the most memorable characters on television. Like Ginger Grant, Tina Louise became a household name, earning fame and adoration for her beauty and talent. Following the success of Gilligan's Island, Tina Louise found herself in demand for various modeling assignments. In 1958, she graced the pages of the Fredericks of Hollywood catalog, showcasing her versatility in front of the camera. Tina's allure and photogenic qualities also caught the attention of pin-up magazines like Modern Man and Adam Sir. Notably, her pictorials for Playboy in consecutive years, 1958 and 1959, were orchestrated by the Columbia Pictures studio as part of a strategic promotional campaign for Tina Louise. In 1964, the television landscape was forever changed with the premiere of Gilligan's Island, a show that would become a cultural phenomenon. The ensemble cast, led by Bob Denver as the bumbling Gilligan featured talents like Dawn Wells, Jim Backus, Natalie Schaefer, Russell Johnson, and Alan Hale Jr. The show was characterized by its lively theme song and a series of entertaining storylines that captivated viewers week after week. Despite its broad and simplistic comedy routines, fans were enamored with the show, and Gilligan's Island ran for 3 seasons. While 3 seasons might seem like a relatively short period for a show, Gilligan's Island found a new lease on life through reruns, solidifying its place in pop culture history. Gilligan, portrayed by Bob Denver, became a cultural icon, a symbol of the show's enduring popularity. Yet amidst the fame and success of Gilligan's Island, there were intriguing aspects of Tina Louise's involvement that remained relatively unknown. Before the cast set foot on the island, Tina Louise had already collaborated with Bob Denver in the movie For Those Who Think Young, a summer surf flick that predated the iconic TV series. This teen comedy also featured notable names like Ellen Burstyn and Nancy Sinatra, showcasing a glimpse of Tina Louise's talent before she became the glamorous Ginger Grant. As part of the supporting cast, Tina Louise stood out as one of the most popular members of Gilligan's Island. Her portrayal of the glamorous Ginger Grant, adorned in stunning costumes, left a lasting impression on viewers. However, despite the character's popularity, Tina Louise later revealed that she harbored certain reservations about her role. This added a layer of complexity to her relationship with the character and the show, providing fans with a more nuanced understanding of the actress behind the iconic role. While the hit show Gilligan's Island enjoyed widespread popularity, a cloud of curiosity hung over Tina Louise's departure from the series. The question lingered: what prompted her to leave a seemingly idyllic television paradise? Speculations arose, questioning whether her decision was influenced by complicated relationships with fellow cast members or if external factors played a role. As the narrative unfolds, various sources have pointed to a prevailing tension between Tina Louise and her co-stars as a key factor in her departure. According to reports, the situation escalated because Louise was discontent with the slapstick nature of Gilligan's Island. The show's comedic style, which resonated with audiences, apparently did not align with Louise's artistic preferences. It suggested that Louise envisioned herself as the star of the series rather than as a member of an ensemble cast, and this mismatch of expectations contributed to the growing discord. Insights from Collider suggest that Louise's dissatisfaction with the show's direction played a significant role in her decision to leave. The notion that she desired a more prominent and serious role in the series could have fueled tension behind the scenes. Reports from Ranker added another layer to this narrative, indicating that Louise would often be seen sitting alone during rehearsals, distancing herself from the rest of the cast and refraining from social interactions. The complexities of show business and the dynamics among cast members are often multifaceted, and in the case of Tina Louise's departure from Gilligan's Island, it appears to be a combination of creative differences and personal expectations. As the story continues to unfold, the reasons behind Tina Louise's exit from the beloved show reveal a nuanced perspective on the challenges faced by actors in navigating their roles within an ensemble cast, especially when artistic visions diverge. The decision for Tina Louise to quit Gilligan's Island was not a straightforward one. Unlike other cast members, she didn't have permission to depart the show until her character's story arc concluded. Thus, Louise found herself obligated to see Gilligan's Island through to its conclusion. However, once the series concluded, she took decisive steps to distance herself from the show that had brought her fame. In various interviews, Tina Louise openly expressed her belief that Gilligan's Island had a detrimental impact on her career. A significant concern for many television actors is the specter of typecasting, and Louise feared being forever associated with her role as Ginger Grant. To combat this, she consciously steered her career towards more mature and nuanced roles, often exploring darker themes. This strategic move led her to projects like The Stepford Wives and guest appearances on shows like Chips. Interestingly, Tina Louise, in sync with her on-screen persona Ginger Grant, chose to distance herself from Gilligan-themed events. This included abstaining from participating in movie launches such as The Castaways on Gilligan's Island, Rescue from Gilligan's Island, or The Harlem Globetrotters on Gilligan's Island. This intentional disassociation from the show's spin-offs and events showcased Louise's commitment to breaking away from the image of Ginger Grant. During the 2000s, Tina Louise briefly contemplated taking a break from acting, possibly as a means to further distance herself from the iconic role. However, she eventually returned to the screen, showcasing her resilience and passion for the craft. Her most recent credit, as of 2019, was in the film Tapestry, where she shared the screen with Stephen Baldwin. The question of how Tina Louise views Gilligan's Island today remains a subject of curiosity among fans, and addressing this curiosity sheds light on the nuanced relationship between the actress and the iconic show. While rumors of tension between Tina Louise and her co-stars persisted, they have not been confirmed to date. Dawn Wells, who portrayed Mary Ann on Gilligan's Island, has provided some insights into her relationship with Louise. According to Wells, they may not be close friends, but they are not enemies either. Despite not forming a particularly tight bond on set, Wells shared pleasant memories with Tina Louise, as reported by Forbes. After Tina Louise's tenure on Gilligan's Island, she actively sought out more dramatic roles, attempting to distance herself from the world of comedy that the show embodied. The actress made a decisive choice to not participate in the series of Gilligan's Island-themed reunion movies that were produced after the show concluded. While this decision doesn't necessarily indicate that Tina Louise harbored animosity towards Gilligan's Island, it does suggest a desire to move beyond the character of Ginger Grant. Notably, Tina Louise has never publicly criticized the show in any of her interviews. In a 2019 interview with Closer Weekly, she spoke positively about Gilligan's Island, referring to it as a great escape for fans. She expressed happiness about being part of a show that holds a special place in the history of American television. This positive sentiment from Louise, who had a complex relationship with the series, indicates a certain level of appreciation for the impact the show had on her life and career. As time has passed, it seems that Tina Louise's perceptions of Gilligan's Island have evolved. While she may have had a troubled relationship with the show during its production and immediately after, her ability to speak positively about it in more recent interviews suggests a level of acceptance and recognition of the show's enduring legacy. However, there was a time when Tina Louise boldly denounced the producer's unfair actions. Tina Louise recently expressed her dismay over a Funko Pop doll released by Warner Brothers based on her iconic character. The $12 vinyl doll, released on February 27, portrays Ginger Grant in her glamorous Hollywood attire, complete with the signature flame-red hair and beauty mark on her cheek. The advertisement for the 4-inch figure promotes it as a must-have for fans of Gilligan's Island, describing Ginger Grant as a Hollywood star who shines in her dazzling outfits. However, Tina Louise claims she had no knowledge of the creation of the doll until her daughter brought it to her attention. To her surprise, dozens of the Mini-Me figures started arriving at her home from fans seeking autographs. While Louise graciously signed the dolls for her fans, she became increasingly concerned about who was profiting from the use of her likeness. In an interview with The Post, she expressed her gratitude for what she has, but emphasized that the situation is not right. Louise stated that she was never consulted or included in the conversation when the toys were being created, and she feels that Warner Brothers should have considered her when licensing the rights to her likeness for these dolls. The actress, named the world's most beautiful redhead in 1958 by the National Art Council, believes that despite the doll's striking resemblance to her, Warner Brothers considers it a representation of the character and not her personally. This has left her unpaid for the use of her likeness and without a licensing fee. Funko Pop has also released dolls of other Gilligan's Island castaways, including Gilligan, the skipper, Thurston Howell III, his wife, Lovey, Mary Ann, and the professor. Warner Brothers representatives have declined to comment on the matter. Tina Louise's foray into the world of music is a lesser-known facet of her versatile career. In 1957, Louise released her only record album, It's Time for Tina, originally on Concert Hall 1521. This musical endeavor showcased her talent beyond the screen and gave audiences a glimpse into her abilities as a singer. The album was later reissued on Urania Records in 1958 and 1959, featuring arrangements by Jim Timmons and Buddy Weed's orchestra. The 12 tracks on It's Time for Tina include notable songs like Tonight is the Night and I'm in the Mood for Love. A standout feature of the album is the presence of renowned tenor saxophonist Coleman Hawkins, adding a touch of jazz sophistication to the musical arrangements. The collaboration with Hawkins elevated the album and highlighted Tina Louise's ability to command the stage not only as an actress but also as a vocalist. While the original release occurred in the late 1950s, the album has seen renewed interest over the years. It has been reissued on CD twice, with the most recent reissue coming from the UK label Harkett Records. This resurgence in availability allows contemporary audiences to appreciate Tina Louise's musical talents. In addition to her album, Tina Louise also made a brief venture into recording for United Artists Records. Her contribution to the label was a single released in 1958, showcasing another dimension of her artistic abilities. Although her musical career might not have been as prominent as her acting career, Tina Louise's venture into the world of music remains a noteworthy aspect of her diverse and multifaceted talents. Tina Louise has had a multifaceted life post, her iconic television role. After her stint on Gilligan's Island, Tina Louise's personal life saw a chapter of matrimony. From 1966 to 1971, she was married to Les Crane, a TV and radio announcer and interviewer. The union brought forth a daughter named Caprice Crane, born in 1970. Caprice would later forge her own path, becoming a successful novelist and MTV producer. Her debut novel, Stupid and Contagious, published in 2006, was dedicated to her mother. Tina Louise currently resides in New York, where she remains an active member of the Actors Studio and is also affiliated with the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. Beyond her involvement in the entertainment industry, Louise has been an advocate for child literacy. Proceeds from her book, When I Grow Up, have been donated to literacy programs. Additionally, she has reportedly volunteered at local public schools since 1996, further showcasing her commitment to education. In recent years, Tina Louise has delved into the realm of writing. She has authored 3 books, each revealing a different facet of her creativity. Sunday, a memoir, released in 1997, provides a glimpse into her life journey. When I Grow Up, published in 2007, stands out as a children's book with a unique purpose: to inspire young minds by drawing humorous and unique comparisons with achievements in the animal kingdom. Another children's book, What Does a Bee Do?, released in 2009, serves as an educational tool for both kids and adults. Her most recent acting appearance came in 2019's Tapestry, showcasing that even in her later years, Tina Louise remains dedicated to her craft. Beyond her professional endeavors, she has found joy in spending time with her daughter, Caprice Crane. Caprice, born during Tina's marriage to TV and radio announcer Les Crane, has forged her own path as a successful novelist and MTV producer. Tina often shares moments of familial bliss on social media, offering glimpses into her life as a doting mother and grandmother. Despite the passage of time, Tina Louise has not shied away from revisiting the memories of her time on Gilligan's Island. In December 2019, on the 55th anniversary of the show, she expressed gratitude for the enduring love and support from fans. In an interview with Closer, she remarked on the joy the show brought to viewers and the special place it holds in American television history. Her appreciation for the enduring legacy of Gilligan's Island reflects a sense of pride in having been part of a cultural phenomenon. The year 2020 brought a somber moment for Tina Louise as she mourned the loss of her Gilligan's Island co-star, Dawn Wells. Wells, who portrayed Mary Ann on the show, passed away at the age of 83 due to complications from COVID-19. In a heartfelt tribute on Facebook, Tina Louise remembered Dawn's kindness and highlighted the cultural landmark they created together. She expressed hope that people would remember Dawn with a smile on her face, emphasizing the enduring comfort and joy that Gilligan's Island continues to bring to audiences, even in challenging times. Tina Louise's primary focus throughout her extensive career has been the film industry, where she dedicated the majority of her working years. Up until her effective retirement after the release of Tapestry in 2019, she was under the representation of Andrew Burrell from Sovereign Talent Group. A substantial portion of Tina Louise's income is derived from residuals earned from the numerous film projects she has been involved in over her long and successful career. These residuals contribute significantly to her annual earnings, which are estimated to be around $960,000. This figure reflects the enduring popularity of her work and the ongoing success of the films in which she has played a role. As an accomplished actress, Tina Louise has also ventured into the realm of literature. She authored a memoir titled When I Grow Up, providing readers with insights into her life and career. This book stands as a testament to her storytelling abilities and offers a personal perspective on her journey in the entertainment industry. In addition to her contributions to the film and literary worlds, Tina Louise is sought after as a speaker. Her speaking engagements, as listed online, command fees in the range of $10,000 to $20,000 per appearance. Notably, Louise allocates the entirety of her speaking fees to support literacy and academic organizations, demonstrating her commitment to philanthropy and education. Besides, Tina Louise has been a dedicated advocate for charitable causes, with a particular focus on initiatives related to children and literacy. This commitment was not only a personal choice, but also one that was actively encouraged by her manager and employers in the stage and screen industries. In her early years as a rising star, Tina Louise lent her support to the U.S. Marine Corps Toys for Tots Foundation, showcasing her commitment to making a positive impact on the lives of children. She actively participated in various Toys for Tots events held in both Los Angeles and New York City, cities that served as her primary creative bases. Her involvement in these events demonstrated not only her star power, but also her genuine dedication to contributing to charitable causes. Over the years, Tina Louise's charitable focus has evolved, with her primary interest shifting towards children's literacy. Recognizing the transformative power of education and literacy, she has actively channeled her efforts and resources into supporting initiatives that promote reading and learning among young people. What do you think about Tina Louise's life? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.